lie, y'all. I'll be jamming to that countdown music. I'm just saying. That countdown music is legit. But what's going on? What is happening? How y'all doing on this fine Sunday afternoon? The weather is cold here in the Midwest. It's like, what current temperature? Current temperature is like, what is it? I think it's like 38 degrees. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 38 degrees here in Chicago today. And yeah, winter is right around the corner. We are at the end of November. We are literally at the end of November. Like, wow. Which means you are fully aware that your boy Viper have been live streaming for the last 28 days in a row, which means we have 2 live streams left before Viper every day in November is complete. Wow. Time has just flown by, but we are here. We have done it. We have done it. We have been on a journey together. You've heard me rant. You've heard me talk. You heard me lose my mind. You've heard all of the things. So it is what it is. But what's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech. And welcome back to the final third of Viper every day in November. We're here. Figured I would go a little bit earlier today for my international folk, given that it is a Sunday and I'm not busy like today or whatever. So I figured I would go a little bit earlier. So we're here early. And today I want to talk about protecting your faith. Now you're probably like, Viper, what do you mean when you say protect your faith? So here we go. It'll be when January rolls around in 2022, it will mark my 4-year anniversary on YouTube, which means I've been making videos and uploading videos to YouTube for 4 years. Before I ever started uploading videos to YouTube, I used to be on, I was on social media. I still am on social media, but I was on social media before I was a creator, and creators would talk about how they're taking social media breaks or they're logging off of Twitter, this, that, and the other. And I used to think it was kind of silly. I was like, what? What is that about? What do you mean you're taking a social media break? What do you mean you're logging off on Twitter? What are you doing that for? Like, what's that about? Oh boy. I was ignorant AF. I was ignorant. I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't understand why they would have to log off of social media for a while. But having been a creator for the past 4 years, I completely understand the mindset and why they log off of social media. Yo, I know. I get it now. I get it. I understand it. And it is perfectly acceptable and normal for them to log off because you need to log off from time to time. You need to just step back. What those creators were doing at the time that I was not aware of is that they were protecting their faith. They were making sure that they were not being mentally taxed by negative, toxic forces in their lives. So when social media got kind of overwhelming or people were just kept coming for them for whatever reason, they stepped back. They stepped back. They stepped away. They logged off for a while. Because there's more to life than what's happening on Twitter and YouTube and all that stuff. There's real life going on. And we got enough to deal with. We're all going through something. We don't need people coming for our neck on social media to add to whatever is going on already in our actual lives. So when I say protect your faith, basically I'm talking about whatever that means to you. For me, I'm not about to log off on social media and take Twitter breaks. I'm not about that life. But what I will do, I will mute. I will block. I will not engage with people who are not worth my energy. And let me let you in on a little secret. That is perfectly fine. You are perfectly well within your right to not engage with people that don't bring you value, that don't add to your experience online in your life, that don't bring anything to your life that will help you or help you grow or bring you value or knowledge. You do not have to engage with these people. You do not have to engage with the negativity. You do not have to engage with the toxicity of some of these people online. You have no obligation to these people. Actually, I will go a step further. You are not obligated to anyone. What? A content creator A public figure just said on a public forum that he is not obligated to anybody? Oh my God. What a freeing aspect. What a freeing thought. Holy Lord. Yes, I said it, and I'll say it again. You are not obligated to anybody. I don't care who they are. You have no obligation to them, because here is the rub. Nobody is going to take care of you and meet your needs better than you will. Better than you can. Again, nobody is going to take care of you or meet your needs better than you. So whatever you have to do to make sure that your well-being is intact, your livelihood is intact, your mental tranquility is intact, you do what you must. You do what you have to do. You are not obligated to anybody as it relates to taking care of yourself. And if anybody disagrees with that, to hell with them. They don't matter. They're not important. Because anybody who knows about this stuff, who understands what I'm talking about, will agree with me. There is no argument here. This is not up for debate. Protect your space at all costs. Because once you let these people get inside your head, it is over with. They will tear you apart because you let them. My man Paris Lilly, who is a big name in the gaming industry, he always used to talk about how he does not engage with trolls and negative people online. He just does not engage with it at all. And at first, I don't know. I think I was like, oh, that's interesting, guy. Because back even in my creative day, even back when I was in the beginning of my creative spaces and things like that, I had no problem going at people's necks who came for me. If you came for me, I came for you. I had no issue with that back in my young creator days. But then I heard Paris talk about how he does not engage with trolls. He does not engage with toxic behavior. And I thought that was like, whatever. But again, it's one of those things where I kind of got it the further along I got into my creative journey. There is always going to be somebody that does not like you for whatever reason. There will always be someone who has something sly or some shade to throw at you. There's always going to be somebody who comes for your neck, who brings you negativity, toxicity, brings you stuff that just does not help you in your life, your creative journey, whatever. Guess what? You don't owe them a response. You don't owe them a response. You don't have to engage with them. And that's the beauty of it. Because here's the thing. No matter how toxic, how negative, how trolly human beings can get, and they can get that way, they do not like to talk to themselves, okay? Let me repeat that for the people in the back. The trolls, the naysayers, the negative Nancy's do not like to talk to themselves. Eventually, they'll get tired and go away. Which means, if they come for you, let them come. Don't engage. Ignore them. Mute them. I don't really like blocking people on Twitter because the moment you block somebody, then they know that you blocked them, and then that's more drama, and it's like, I don't like that. But I will mute people because they don't know that they're muted. So they're talking to themselves, and then you don't respond, and it's lovely because they have no idea that you put them on mute. It is the most beautiful thing in the world to have somebody sent to their own purgatory, their own loophole, where they can just yam, and you will never know because they don't know that they're muted. So they're just yammering to themselves for no reason for anybody that listens to them, but you ain't got to listen to them because they're on mute. I love the mute button. The mute button is amazing. But I will not waste my time. I am done wasting my time with people that don't add to my creative journey. People that don't come with constructive criticism. Because I don't have a problem with being criticized as long as it's something I can actually do something with. If it's constructive criticism, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But I'm not okay with the negativity. I'm not okay with the toxicity. I'm not okay with trolls. I am not going to waste my time engaging with you trolls anymore. There have been a few times in these very live streams that people have invaded, trolls have invaded these live streams, and I never acknowledged them. And they went away because all they're looking for is attention. And when you don't give them that attention, they go away. Because again, the trolls, the negative Nancy's, they do not like to talk to themselves. They don't like it when you don't engage with them because they want the engagement. So when you don't engage with them and they have nobody to engage with, suddenly they disappear. They disappear. They leave. I love it. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful thing when you purge your social media experience of negativity and you engage with the people that actually bring value and fun and expertise to your social media experience. This is why I love Twitter, because I tell you guys all the time that your social media experience is curated by you. You craft the experience that you have on social media. If you got negative people coming for you, toxic people, naysayers, trolls, you can mute them, block them, whatever you got to do, or not engage with them, ignore them, and just focus on the people that bring you some joy or some value or some knowledge. And by doing that, you will have your best social media experience because you are curating it as you see fit. People love to talk about how Twitter's a toxic cesspool this, Clubhouse is a cesspool that, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not a cesspool. You're just engaging or following negative cesspool behavior. If you stop engaging with that stuff, if you stop following that stuff, then it won't be that way because you are the author of your social media experience. So if you find yourself calling Twitter a cesspool, that is probably your fault. Stop following those people. Stop engaging with them. And see how your experience changes. Like I said on Twitter earlier today, social media is so much fun when you learn, when you understand that you are not required to engage with toxic people. Let me repeat this one more time. Social media is so much fun when you understand that you are not required to engage with toxic people. Not required. You have no obligation to engage with these people. And once you realize that, life becomes so much easier, so much lighter, so much more fun, because you understand that only a select few people are even worthy of your time, and you should spend more time giving them than that time instead of awarding the negativity that comes for you. I forgot who said it, but I saw a creator on Twitter talk about how or I saw a comment on Twitter some time ago about how somebody was mad, or somebody was mad at a creator because that creator was constantly engaging the negative people that were coming for her, and instead of engaging the community that loved them or whatever, or loved him or her, I don't know. And I thought about that, and it's so true. Why do, as creators, we go out of our way to reward the negativity by engaging with these people when we have whole communities that are ready to shower love upon us, but we don't engage with them, but let somebody come for our neck or say something negative? We all over it. It makes no sense. And it does a disservice to the people that are in your community to uplift you. You would rather spend your time engaging with negative behavior than engaging with the people who are there and rock with you and love you and want to uplift you. How backwards is that? That is just so backwards to me. But I realized that I'm going off on one of my tangents again. So let me engage with the people that are actually here today. Twinny Dustin, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Cool Gamer is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? Jeff Hale is here. What's up, my dude? How you doing, man? Wickgo Ted is in the building. What's up? Bruce Lee is in the building. How you doing, Bruce? Marvin Wallach, what's up, bro? How you doing? We got CH Gadget. What's up, bro? How you doing? The A-Train himself is here as well. What's up, Mr. Elliott? What's going on with you? We got Ace Rock Cola out here. What's up, bro? How you doing? 504 is in the cut too. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Sheep Plays in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? What's going on with you? Josh King Yona is about to punch people. What's up? How you doing? Dak, what's up? Dak, what's up? Sometimes you got to punch them. We got Aaron Martin out here. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? He said he applies to mute button and banned liberally like French fries and ketchup. I know that's right, man. I know that's right. My head of security, El Jefe Reviews, telling it like it is. Nobody is old to respond. Just mute and move on. I won't even give the trolls the satisfaction of being blocked, especially the trolls see being blocked as a win. There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't even give them the satisfaction. Just mute them and move on. Annette is in the building. What's up, Annette? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Always important. Thank you very much. Elvira is here too. Hey, Elvira, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Y'all are great, man. Appreciate y'all showing up. Who else is out here? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope. I think I hit everybody. Let me keep going down real quick. Let me just make sure I didn't thought I was something else. Nope. Everything is good. Nope. We're good. Yep. I caught everybody. Sweet. Bruce says social media is a tool. Use it wisely. I learned earlier. I don't know. Social media is what you make it. That's really what it is. Social media is what you make it. And it goes back to what I said earlier about you curate your own social media experience. It's literally what you make it. Whatever you want social media to be, that's what it can be. If you want it to be just a tool, it'll be just a tool. If you want it to be a hub for interacting with your community, then you can make it a hub for interacting with your community. If you want to use it for just entertainment purposes, then you could use it for just entertainment purposes. But social media is literally what you make it. So whatever you want to make it, that's what it's going to be. They don't like you, but they still find the time to watch everything you do. Yeah, I know, right? Well, me and Roberto was in a live stream one day, and he came up with a quote that was hilarious. Roberto said that nobody hustles harder than a hater. he ain't never lied, man. They will literally make burner accounts to hate on you. Nobody hustles harder than a hater. Shout out to Roberto Blake for that quote. That's some funny stuff right there. Funny stuff. He was Sweeney said he's doing well, making a comeback, bro. That's what's up, man. Make the comeback, baby. Make the comeback. Let's go. Jonathan Ration said, what's up, Jonathan? How you doing? I guess I was on the wrong channel. I thought they were from Viper drama. I'm just kidding. How you doing? Oh, ain't no Viper drama. I mean, Viper doesn't engage in the drama. I might address a few things from time to time, but I ain't engaging with no drama, man. I ain't got time for that, bro. But I'm good, man. Appreciate you being here, Jonathan. Bruce said, nice. Thanks for that out the box thought, Viper. You know, I come up with a few out of the box thoughts like twice to three times a year. You know how it is. About 3 times a year. All right, A says I didn't realize I was on my other account until Vipe did roll call. That's funny. What up? What up? All right, the Norwegian sensation Elvid is here. What's up, man? He said I can never be a YouTuber. I have way too much temperament. Yeah, you have to have some thick skin to be a content creator, to be a public figure. Being a public figure is not easy, okay? Because here's the thing. When you become a public figure, you literally have a target on your forehead. People are going to come at you all the time, whether it's justified or not. And you have to know how to navigate that stuff carefully, because if you say something that's off base or it can even be taken out of context, it will be taken out of context and used against you. So you have to be extra careful about things that you say as a public figure. And I talked about this yesterday on the live stream, so I don't want to go too much down the rabbit hole again, but I'll just bring it up real quick here. People keep talking about how larger YouTubers, larger creators in general have it easy. No, they don't. They actually have it a lot harder than smaller creators or people that are just starting out or have a smaller audience. When you have a larger audience, there is so much more expectation on you as a creator. You are expected to reproduce constant quality content over and over and over again as a larger creator. That is not easy. I don't know why people keep thinking that large creators have it easy. They have it harder. Not only are you expected to have more quality content over and over and over again, you have a hell of a lot more eyes watching you. And they're not just watching your content. When you're a larger creator, they are watching every single move you make. The scrutiny is next level when you have that many people watching you and your content. Because when you're a larger creator, it is no longer just about the content. It is literally about how you conduct yourself as a person, wherever you go. So no, I'm sorry. I don't agree. Larger creators do not have it easy. They have it a lot harder, actually. It is like when you become a larger creator, it is a whole ass lifestyle change. Because again, you got so many more people that are watching it and scrutinizing everything that you do. You can't even tweet the same way no more when you become a larger creator. Hell, I can't even tweet the same way no more. And I'm not even a larger creator, but I can't even tweet the way I used to tweet. So if me, being a relatively small creator, can't tweet how I used to tweet, I can only imagine how larger creators have to completely change the way they tweet. Just because people will take whatever you say out of context and try to use it against you if you're not careful. So I am tired of hearing this garbage about how larger creators have it easy. No, they don't. They don't have it easier. They have more expectation. They have more to lose because they are a larger creator. If they don't produce content good quality over and over again, or if they do or say something wrong, they can risk alienating their audience. So no, they don't have it easier. They have it infinitely more harder. But I'm pretty sure somebody will disagree with that. And hey, do with that what you will. 504 says, and some larger creators now have people working for them at it. And yeah, some of them have teams. So they really have to be extra careful about what they're doing because they have people to support. It hits a whole hell of a lot different when you have people that you got to pay as a part of your large team or as part of your team. When other people's lives depend on you and how you conduct yourself and make your content, that's not easy, bro. It ain't easy. Bruce said, can you just imagine the comments and engaging back to 1x per day, higher level pressure? I can only imagine. Exactly. Marquez Brownlee. Let me go to the Twitter and see how many people Marquez got following him right now. I know it's in the millions. Let's see how many million people MKBHD have following him. All right. No, I don't want to look at that dude. I want to go to MKBHD. So Marquez Brownlee currently has 5.1 million Twitter followers. Not to mention 15 million. What the hell? What is that? Okay, that was just weird. Wait, I wouldn't need my phone ring. What the hell was that? Anyway, Marquez Brownlee has 5.1 million Twitter followers, 15 million YouTube subscribers, which means he can't even tweet the same way he used to tweet anymore. He has 5 million people following him, which includes people, other creators, brands, everybody following that man. What in the world? Oh my God, no. Stop calling me. Damn. I hate when people interrupt me. But anyway, 5 million people following him, and he cannot tweet how he probably used to because he has to be careful about everything that he says out there just so it doesn't get misconstrued and taken out of context. Because Marquez not only has to take care of himself now he has to take care of his whole entire team. So he can't do anything that's uber risky and risk messing up his brand and risk him being able to take care of his team. But apparently, because he's Marquez Brownlee and he has a large following, he has it easy though. He has it easy though, right? Right. No, not really, no. She plays that I'm trying here. It's just hard for me to apparently keep people watching the video. It's hard for everybody to keep people watching the video. But it is the struggle that we all have. Like, is it this stuff that people keep saying on social media about other creators and how they have it easy and stuff? Like, no, we are all fighting the same battle on YouTube. We are all fighting to get views, subscribers, likes, and all that stuff. We are all fighting to keep people watching the video from front to back. We are all fighting this battle. None of us have it easy. It's just that some of us have a larger audience, but just because they have a larger audience doesn't make it easier. Because the YouTube algorithm doesn't care about your audience size. It cares about your quality of content and how people resonate with that content. And like I just highlighted earlier, when you're a larger creator with a larger audience, it's a lot harder to keep that many people engaged on a night in, night out basis. That is not easy. So that's why I have mad respect for the people that have been on the platform for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years, because clearly they have built themselves up and they have figured out how to consistently engage their audience time and time again where they keep their audience coming back and they keep growing their audience because they are so good at putting out content that is engaging over and over and over again. Consistently putting out good content is underrated in my opinion. I don't think a lot of newer creators appreciate the struggle of consistently putting out good content over and over and over again. It is not easy. It is extremely difficult. The people that do it are at the top, and the other people are still trying to figure it out. But when you can figure that out, that's when you're on your way. But above all else, I'm going to bring it back to what I've been talking about today, which is protecting your faith. Because, again, having the mental freedom to live out your dreams, live out your passions, create your content, do what you want to do is so important. And you should not let anybody interrupt your mental flow, your mental tranquility, your mental well-being. It is very important. Mental health is a huge thing, especially in the creative space, because it's so easy to burn out doing what we do, because sometimes it gets boring trying to do the same thing over and over again, trying to constantly chase the hamster wheel of growing an audience, growing a brand, different things like that. This stuff is tiring. It is mentally draining. It is mentally tiring. So whatever that we can do as creators to protect our faith, we have got to do that. We need to do that as much as we can, because this stuff is not easy. It is mentally taxing. It is mentally draining. And we don't need external factors weighing down our mental tranquility just because they want to. No, block that noise out. If you got to block it out, then you got to block it out. If you got to ignore people, then you got to ignore people. And you don't need permission to ignore people. You don't need permission to not engage. You don't need anybody's permission. You're not obligated to anyone. Like, it was so funny. I was when I put that tweet out there earlier today, and Renee replied about something about Canadian politeness not to mute, block, or ignore people. And I'm like, bruh, you are out of your mind. It has nothing to do with being polite and everything to do with protecting your faith. When you are trying to protect your mental, being polite should be at the last thing on your mind. You don't owe anybody anything, bro. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself. You talking about being polite? Damn that. I'm going to be polite to me first and everybody else second, okay? I mean, you can do with that information what you will, but I'm going to be polite to me first. I'm going to protect my faith first, and I'll worry about everybody else's faith later on. But none of us owe anybody anything. We don't owe anybody our time. We don't owe anybody our platform. We don't owe anybody our resources. We don't owe anybody anything. Nobody is entitled to what you've earned, because you earned that. We are all going through things. I think a lot of us just handle things differently, but we're all going through something all the time. You just don't know what people are going through. And I'm always on these live streams talking about living your best life. And today was just another example of why I am a firm believer of living your best life. Today was the first day I ever heard of this Virgil dude. I guess he was some type of fashion designer, but he passed away from cancer. The man was 41 years old. What? 41 years old and passed away from cancer, man. I'm about to be 41 in 2 weeks, okay? That's a little scary. But it just goes back to what I've been saying all along. Tomorrow is not promised. Please, 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 please go out here and live your best life. Stop delaying. Stop procrastinating. If there's something out there that you want to do and you haven't done it yet for whatever reason, or you are in some type of fear or rejection or procrastination, go out there and do it. Stop waiting. Life is too short. Life is not promised. We don't know. 41 years old and gone already. What? No, man. No, I'm not. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't know how much longer I have on this earth. I'm about to be 41 in 2 weeks. I am not about to be wasting my time trying to appease other people that are trying to bring me down. What the hell I look like? Absolutely not. I'm about to be out here living my best life every single day because I don't know which day could be my last. And I advise the rest of y'all to take the same approach. Live out your life, live your best life. Don't try to live for somebody else, live for you. And stop trying to appease people that don't bring you nothing, that don't bring value to your life. No, man. No, we ain't nobody got time for that. Life is too short. Tomorrow's not promised, man. That's crazy. That's right. Rest in peace, my dude. Like today was the first day I ever heard of this man. It just made me sad though, because he died at 41, and it's like, damn, man. And apparently he was a great fashion designer, so kudos to him. But it just goes to show you how precious life is and how little time that we may or may not have. And it's just like, no, man, no. Life is short to be dealing with negativity and dealing with trolls and people trying to bring you down. No. You're not obligated to deal with that stuff. Move on, mate. Ignore them and move on. Whatever you have to do to protect your faith, please do that. And don't feel like you owe somebody something by protecting your faith. You don't owe them a damn thing. Protect your faith. That's real, man. You never know the battle people are fighting behind the scenes. We don't know anything. We all going through something. We are all going through something. Some of us make it known. Some of us don't make it known. I don't know. But protect your faith. As Queenie says, I'm 3 years away from that. I've been enjoying life during my hiatus. What's up, man? Live your best life. Live your best life. Hey, and that I just try to call it like I see it, man. I try to call it like I see it. Seriously. So I see DCJ retracted his statement. I can still read it because I'm on StreamYard. But yeah, man. Hey, go out there and live your best life, bro. Don't waste your energy on somebody else, man. Don't do it. That's right. Life is too short. Life. You are not promised tomorrow. None of us know how much time we have left. So it's the gift and the curse. It's a gift because it allows us to appreciate life that much more because it's finite. It's a curse because it's finite. Our life is going to end. No one is immortal, as far as I know anyway. But no one is immortal. We all have an expiration date. We just don't know when it is. So if you know that one day you are going to pass away and you have no idea when that's going to be, why on earth do you want to waste your days dealing with negativity and toxicity and trolling? Why? What? Why? Why? No. Hell no. Absolutely not. So don't waste a minute more of your time dealing with stupid stuff. Just clear that from your life. Go out here, make your content, do whatever it is that you want to do in life, and just eliminate all the negative factors from your life and just go out there and live it. Live it up, man. That's probably the best advice I will ever give you, is to free your mind from the negativity and go live your best life. My tech review, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Zach Talk Tech is on the scene. He's on the scene. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Yo, Zach, 3 live streams left, baby. 3 live streams left, Zach. We got 3 days left, baby. Let's go. And see, Don Cole said, total kidney failure at 38 for me. Feeling like crap, one for a few weeks and 3.5 years of dialysis, waiting on a transplant. Yeah, man. Hey, no doubt, man. No doubt. Don't do it. And see, that says I'm in my 50s, and this past year, people I know, family and friends, have been passing away left and right. It's a wake-up call to live our best lives. Absolutely. I'm telling you. Live your best life, man. TH Gadget, what's up, TH? How you doing, man? That's right, Zach. 28 days. We got 3 days left, man. We got 3 days left. And we're done, bro. Done. Every day in November, me and Zach have live streamed every single day this month. We are on day 28. There are 30 days in November. We got 2 days left. There were 3 days left, I guess, really, but 2 days left. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. But, yeah. The other thing I want to talk about today. Hold on. This is going to get deep. The other thing I want to talk about today is I have been watching a lot of TikTok. I know. I've been watching a lot of TikTok. But something I've been seeing a lot of on TikTok has I just want to talk about it. And that is how our society is effed up. It is effed up both ways. It is effed up in the way that we treat women. It is effed up in the way that we treat men. Today, I'm going to concentrate on how we treat men because I am uniquely suited to talk about it since I am a man. Practically from birth here, at least in the U.S. anyway, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, but from birth here in the U.S., men are pretty much conditioned and programmed to be the providers, the hunters, the gatherers, the protectors. Men are conditioned to be strong, mentally tough, show no weakness, show no vulnerability, etc., etc., etc. And as such, our society does not allow for men to show weakness, for men to show vulnerability. And to be frank, that is effed up. Because say what you want about being a man or being men, men are human beings first and foremost. And as human beings, we are naturally vulnerable. We have emotions, we have feelings, we have weaknesses. But men, I don't know if I should say men are not allowed to express though, but it is routinely frowned upon for a man to show vulnerability, at least here in America, at least in my experience. And it's effed up. It's terrible because it's this type of conditioning and behavior that leads to bad behavior and just lashing out in ways that are just not safe for people. All because men are not allowed to open up and be vulnerable and show weakness and all the things that make a man human, we are discouraged from doing here, at least in the U.S. Again, I can't talk about other parts of the world because I've never been to, well, I've never been, but I have not lived in other parts of the world. I've only lived in the U.S. But here in the U.S., it is extremely frowned upon for a man to be vulnerable. And that needs to change. Because it really messes with the dynamic of how we interact with each other, especially men, women, men with men, men with women. It completely messes up the dynamic in the way we interact. Because when a man is hurting inside or whatever the case may be, that man does not feel like he has an outlet or anyone to talk to because, again, in this country, it is frowned upon for men to be vulnerable. So that man could be hurting inside and it could be completely eating him up and killing him, but you will never know it because men are not allowed to be vulnerable. And it is frowned upon for men to reach out when they need help. I don't know how we go about changing the dynamic of this, but it needs to change because it's not going to end up good if we keep going down this path. It's just nothing good is going to come from this. You have men that ridicule other men when they show emotion. You have women that will literally laugh at a man if he cries or shows emotion. And I'm just like, what? Are you kidding me with this? Like, really? Wow. So if a man and a woman are dating and they're watching a movie together or whatever, and a part of the movie brings that man to tears, the woman could potentially ridicule him because that's a sign of weakness from the man. Holy shit. Bro, how effed up is that? Is that not one of the most effed up things you've ever heard in your life? And maybe some of y'all watching or listening to the stream have been conditioned, so you're like, Viper, you being weak and mushy. I mean, you can call it what you want, but I'm talking about reality, bro. This is real life I'm talking about here. And it is terrible how we treat each other. And that's not to say that women don't go through the same stuff. In a lot of ways, women have it harder than men. But I am not a woman, so I can't talk about that because I have not had those experiences. But women have it harder in a lot of ways. So I'm not discounting the stuff that women go through in our country too, because that's a whole nother can of worms that I can't even discuss because I'm not a female, but I am a dude. And just being born and raised in this country and seeing how we men grow up in our condition to act and conduct ourselves out here in the United States, it is ass backwards. It is terrible. It causes a lot of problems, and I don't think we don't even begin to touch on why some of the things happen the way that they happen. When we're talking about domestic violence and different things like that, a lot of it can probably be attributed to the ridiculous conditioning of men here in the country. Probably the world, but definitely in the country. The way men are conditioned is fucked up. Literally. So I guess I'm just bringing it to the open today just to remind you all that we are all human beings. Whether you're man or woman, we are all human beings. And be kind to your fellow human being because you never know, as El Jefe highlighted earlier, you never know what somebody is going through. You don't know what type of inner battle that your neighbor is facing or your coworker is facing or your family member. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. So be kind, be gentle. And if you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend or you have a husband or if you have a wife and they show vulnerability with you, cherish it. Don't ridicule them. It's a gift. It means that they trust you enough to be vulnerable in your presence. Ladies especially, if you have a man that will cry in front of you, don't ridicule that man. That man is trusting you with his mental state, with his vulnerability. And if you turn around and use that against him, you are dead. That's over with at that point. There's no going back from that. You lost that battle. That's a wrap. We have to learn how to respect each other and our feelings and just being better people to each other. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy how we treat each other out here. It's not a good look. But vulnerability is not a bad thing, and it should not be looked at as a weakness. It is a basic reaction of being a human being. Is when we don't open up and we're not vulnerable or we keep that stuff inside, that's when stuff gets dangerous. But if a man or woman is willing to show their vulnerability with you and around you, that is a good thing. And it should not be ridiculed and made fun of or looked at in a bad light. It just shouldn't. So I guess I'll leave that there, but you can do with that information what you will. But at the end of the day, just be a good human being, and the rest will usually take care of itself. Yep, Ellie, it's backwards, bro. It's definitely backwards. Don says, I had customers that never knew what I was going through. That stiff upper lip cost me big time after the transplant, and I was able to relax a bit. Yeah, I'm glad you got the help that you needed, man. But yeah, you never know what somebody's going through. Never. Bruce said, whatever you do, if you still single and getting married, if you're still single and you get married, make sure you shed a tear when your bride walks down the aisle. Trust me, lifetime brownie points. My man said lifetime brownie points. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, lead with positivity. I agree, man. I appreciate you being here listening, Zach. So thank you. And the TH Gadget says the only thing we can do about it right now is support each other because this is something that is embedded in society for decades now. So a change is not forthcoming anytime soon, unfortunately. And you might be right, but you can make the change as an individual. You might not be able to affect what the society does as a whole, but you can definitely affect what you do as an individual. So if you have somebody that is vulnerable in your presence, embrace them, tell them it'll be all right, support them. Don't ridicule them, don't make fun of them, don't do anything stupid like that because that's not a good look. I don't even know if I would call these words of wisdom. This is just called being a good human being. It isn't just being a good human being. And a lot of times we forget that, and it's not fair. It's just not right. Sheep said, bye, everyone heading in the casino. This is getting deep. I'm going to watch this part of the replay. All right, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. My man going to get some gambling on. That's what's up. He about to go spend that money. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Zach said he's battling something right now. This chat and what Viper said inspired me to review a few things later tonight. All right. Well, that was up, man. Hey, do your thing, Zach. Do your thing, man. There's nothing wrong being open and vulnerable, bro. There's nothing wrong. And anybody who ridicules you or make fun of you for being open and vulnerable, you don't need that person in your life. That's one less person that you can say bye-bye to them. Bye-bye. They gotta go. You know what? I do my best, man. I'm not perfect, but I do my best. I do my best. I mean, that's all you can do. That is all you can do is your best. And on that note, I think I have said enough today. I think today has been a productive talk. The message has been received. As I tell y'all all the time, you can do with this information what you will. But I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out. So thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow Monday, right? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night because obviously I'll be working during the day. So I don't know. I don't even know what my schedule is like tomorrow. I don't even know what the hell's going on tomorrow. But more than likely I'll see you tomorrow night. But if not, I might. If my schedule is open, I might go earlier in the day. Oh, it's open tomorrow. Okay, maybe not. Unless something changes between now and tomorrow, I have all day open apparently. So yeah, maybe I'll go earlier tomorrow. I don't know. But at some point I'll see you tomorrow. And then Tuesday will be the last day of the 30-day Odyssey, and then we'll see what happens after that. But appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy your Sunday. Have an amazing weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy the time with your loved ones. And again, be good human beings and just lead by example, man. Lead by example, and everything else will take care of itself. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.